Hello and happy Flip It Friday. This is Beth Myers of Arrival Coaching. I'm an empowerment coach, a mentor, and a speaker. And I welcome you here to Flip It Friday today, which is always noon Eastern Time on Fridays. And we take the lyrics of songs that I post on my Arrival Coaching Facebook page on Mondays, and it's based on an empowerment word for the week. And then we go deeper and dive a little bit deeper with the lyrics of the song on Wednesday with musical musings. And then on Friday, it's Flip It Friday to give you a chance to join in the conversation and to have some fun with the lyrics as well and help bring meaning to our life. Nori, I see that you've joined. So glad that you're able to be here today. And Kim, I know you're going to be joining in as well. So I welcome you too. And if you're watching the replay, add your comments, add your questions. Glad to have you here. And if you're live here, thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. And feel free to add in your comments, questions, and connections as we go along today. So the song that I've picked for today, the letter is the letter F, and it's the word fun. And fun is such an empowering word because it's something that life is meant to be fun. It is not something that's only if you've worked really hard or only if you've done things a certain way can you have fun. And the song that I picked for this week is the Kidz Bop version of The Best Day of Your Life. And The Best Day of Your Life is really a fun song. And if you watch the music video that goes along with this for Kidz Bop, it really brings forth that future visioning of being able to imagine what it would be like to be doing something that you love and having fun while you're doing it. And that is what makes the best day of your life. So Kim, I'm so glad to see that you were able to get joined in here today. Thanks for being here. And we're going to go ahead and get started and take a look at some of the lyrics. Yes, fun, definitely. So we will take a look at the my favorite lyric of the song. And it's, I had a dream so big and loud. I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. I stretched my hands up to the sky. We danced with monsters through the night. And the way I look at the lyrics for that part of the song is that we all have dreams. We all have those visions of what we want something to be. And we almost feel like we can touch the sky, just like I love to swing. And this past weekend or week, I was in San Diego, and it was just a great blend of having fun and elevating, which was last week's word. And one of the things I got to do was ride bikes with my sister and my niece around Mission Bay. It was like a 12-mile bike ride. I haven't ridden a bike in a really long time. And to get on that bike and take that 12-mile ride was exhilarating and brought me back to my childhood when my sisters and I used to ride our bikes a lot. When Kim and I have ridden bikes in Provincetown, that was probably the last time that I really remember taking a bike ride that was a long bike ride, scenic bike ride. And then we had a little break. You know, the saying of stop and smell the roses. Well, we stopped and got on the swings. And we just had so much fun, just swinging and letting ourselves feel like we could touch the sky. And it just was one of the best days of my life more recently because we just went with the energy of the day and had fun. We then stopped later to ride the carousel, which I remember doing when my sister's boys were really young and I would go visit her in San Diego, and we'd always stop after the airport and get on the carousel at Seaport Village. And so I said, oh, can we stop and do that again? So my niece and my sister and I rode the merry-go-round and that just brought back such good memories and fun. And the other thing that we did was we stopped and got cupcakes. and they were from one of those places that has been on Cupcake Wars, I guess, and got to try some of the cupcakes and share those. And we were laughing and just having so much fun. And that's the way it was the entire trip. And it was just brought some of the best days of my life each and every day and each and every moment, with the connections that I had, with the people that I was with the beauty that surrounded me, walking on the beach with a friend and talking about things that are of interest and fun things that we're doing. All of that is just brought the fun piece to mind as I was experiencing it. So that line of that dreaming and how important that is to be able to have fun with what you're doing in each and every moment. Kim is writing, inner joy allows me to stretch and touch the clouds to dream. And that is so true, Kim. Thank you for sharing that. It comes from within. And it comes with that vision of what we want to create in our lives, because joy and fun are some of the highest vibrating emotions that we can have. And they are our birthright. We did not come here to suffer and to have lives that are unfulfilled. It's our choice whether we want to live them by living full out or staying small and playing small. And the song, The Best Day of My Life, just really brings that energy of reminding us that we can have fun every day. And I take the meaning of the song about the monsters. We dance with monsters through the night. A lot of times we have really bad dreams. We have nightmares. And we think of things and we worry about them during the day of, oh my gosh, what if this happens? What if that happens? And when we can allow ourselves to have some fun, to take a break and drop everything we're doing and just swing, paddleboard, to get on the carousel, to take a walk, to be out in our garden, gardening, whatever it is that brings you joy, that brings you fun. Dancing, we danced at the QSB with Christy Whitman and Lisa Nichols and all the QSCA family. We had so much fun dancing, and it was a full moon. So I find that kind of interesting that, connecting with that elevate piece and that having fun, that they can go hand in hand. And the more fun and joy that we're bringing to our lives, the more we can elevate ourselves to reach those dreams and be in that energy that it takes to create what it is that we desire. So in the comment box, if you would share with me what you do that you have fun doing. What do you do to have fun? Maybe it's something that you're going to do this evening to have some fun. Maybe it is something you've done in the past that you would like to be doing to bring you some fun. Feel free to share that, because when we share it, when we declare it with other people, it brings that energy of bringing that forth to truly enjoy that. Kim's saying she plays with Gnip and Gnop. Gnip and Gnop are our cats. And we have a lot of fun playing with them, enjoying their energy, because they remind us. Animals have such a great way of reminding us to have fun. The cat's chasing the laser light and rolling around and chasing their tail or doing the silly things that they do. It can bring us joy and remind us, what are you going to do today? What are you going to do to have some fun? Tonight, we plan to have some fun listening to some music, connecting with friends from growing up and from high school, and to listening to some music. Music is always my go-to. It's my go-to to have fun, whether it's just listening to it or whether it's playing and dancing with other people. Hey, Nada, so glad that you can join in live with us today as well. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about having fun, and what fun we had last week and weekend, didn't we, Nada? We had a blast together, and I am so grateful that we got to share that time together and having fun, just talking, enjoying each other's company, and being with all of the other inspirational people that we shared time with, and then dancing on the dance floor, moving that energy. So feel free to share what you're planning to do for fun. Kim says, I missed that fun last week. I know you did, Kim. I was sending it to you. And next time you'll be there to have that fun and enjoy as well. So some other things that I wanted to share with you today. Another line in the lyrics that I find really brings a lot of meaning to the word fun is, I howled at the moon with friends. So friends can bring us that fun and joy a lot of times. And the sun came crashing in, but all the possibilities, no limits, just epiphanies. And that's really what fun can open up for us and allow to come in, is being able to not put those limits there. You know, when I was on that swing last week, I felt like the sky was the limit. I remember as a kid swinging on the swing underneath the big tree at our farm and remembering feeling like I could just touch the sky. That's what I felt like when I was swinging in between our bike ride last week. And I felt that over the weekend with the inspiration and the feeling elevated to play bigger in the world and not play small. And that fun can open that up for us. Nada's saying, we did have fun, Beth, and we missed you, Kim. Yes, we did. So please feel free to type in the comments what you do for fun. You know, what brings you joy? What brings you fun? Or what are you planning to do for fun for the weekend? How are you going to connect with that inner child, that piece of you that used to thrive and love to have fun, the giggling that happened, the joy that you had in the moment of whatever it was that you were doing. Nature shows that all around us. You know, just the sun shining, you know, the moon as bright as it was, the light that it was shining with the full moon this past week. All of that can help remind us that we have that light within ourselves that needs to come out and play and have fun and shine. And that Kidz Bop video for the best day of my life, it really shows their journey for how they stepped into their light to be stars with Kidz Bop and to bring joy and fun with their music and their energy that they bring when they sing and when they dance and they do their concerts. So I didn't really know about Kidz Bop, and then I started watching some of their videos and just enjoy the energy that they bring. I much resonated with that because a lot of having fun is connecting with that inner child, that inner piece of us that knew what it was like to have fun. When we were born, we came into this world embracing joy and fun, because knowing that that's why we're here is to have more of that, and we can. Nada is saying being in the flow and spontaneous in the moment is fun for you. Yes, and not a lot of times when I ask you what you did for the weekend, you are sharing that fun and that joy of just being spontaneous. Something came up and you went with it. And that is a great way to embrace the fun and the joy in the moments. Yay, Susan, so glad that you're joining in with us today. Got to be with you live last week on Flip It Friday. If you didn't get a chance to watch the Elevate session that we had last week for Flip It Friday. It was a live one in San Diego, and Susan was my guest on that. We broadcast from her balcony at the Lowe's Resort in Coronado, and you could see the bay in the background. So you can always check that out on Arrival Coaching's Facebook page, or you can check it out on my YouTube channel, Arrival Coaching, as well. Kim saying, rolling down a big hill. That's a lot of spontaneous fun and joy for her. And I remember you doing that as kids, Kim. I do remember that. And Susan was saying she had so much fun last week. I did as well, my friend. It was great. And Kyle Paul, so glad that you're joining in today, all the way from Hong Kong. I'm so glad that you're able to join us live today. We are just talking about the best day of our life by Kidz Bop, and being able to connect that with fun. So share in the comment box, those of you that just joined, or those of you that are watching the replay. Tell me what you're doing to have fun today, or what you're going to have fun doing this weekend. Connect with that part of you that knows that life is all about having fun and bringing joy into your life. And I am saying that my phone is saying my battery is low. So feel free to add that in. If you have a favorite lyric of the song, please feel free to add that in. Remember that you are deliberate creators. And as we talked about for D, the empowerment word of deliberate, we talked a little bit about that. Last week we talked about elevate. Elevate your mood, elevate yourself to what you desire, and connect with that future self. And today just really brings forth that other ingredient that it takes to be that deliberate creator. And that's fun. Allowing yourself to open up to fun and that energy that helps you be creative, that helps bring forth that energy and that flow that you desire in your life. And Kyle's saying he's extremely pleased that we are here. I am too. It's just, I so look forward to Flip It Fridays and being here live with you all. I'm going to be jumping into some new things to help elevate me in the next 6 months. And I'll be sharing about some of that in the future here. But one of the things that you may see is sometimes I may be live on Flip It Friday, and sometimes there may be some pre-recorded versions of Flip It Friday. So either way, please feel free to join in on the conversation, share your comments. There will be a free empowerment gift that will be a link I'll put below the video when we're finished here. To take you a little bit deeper, this week's is from a really transformational leader and his take on fun. So if you'd like that, feel free to sign up for that, which will also allow you to receive other communications from me, Beth Myers of Arrival Coaching. And it will keep you on the cutting edge of knowing when I have some new things coming out, and keep you updated with the lyrics each week for the songs for Flip It Friday through the musical musings that I send out on Wednesdays with my take on the song and the lyrics for the song. Susan says this weekend she's going to party with some longtime besties. That's awesome, Susan. Last weekend you got to party for your birthday at the QSB and got to dance on the dance floor with all of us. And that was so much fun. And then you get to do it with your besties this weekend. How fun. Well, we'll be doing the same thing this weekend because we'll be dancing and being in fun, having fun with many longtime friends from high school, actually. So that'll be fun. So, and Susan's saying, yes, she did have fun. It was an awesome, awesome time. And next week, we will be doing the letter G, which will be bringing forth a word for you to ponder for the week on Monday, for Music Monday. So feel free to take a look at that on Arrival Coaching. If you haven't already liked the Arrival Coaching Facebook page, please feel free to do that and follow it. That way you get the notifications when I post things there that connect. This month, we are also focusing with the Thrive movement on thriving in your life spiritually. And I've been posting some things that can be resources for you to thrive more spiritually in your life as well. So we are close to our time of 20 minutes. I like to keep these conversations at 20 minutes. So if nobody else has a comment or a connection with the song for right now. I'm going to get ready to close it up. And those of you that are watching the replay, please feel free to leave your comments and connections below as well. And Susan says, I consider you one of my besties as well. Oh, thank you, Susan. I consider you one of my besties as well, and look forward to our new adventures coming up in the next 6 months together as well. So for all of you that are watching, have a wonder-filled weekend, and especially this fun, fantastic Flip It Friday. Enjoy the rest of today and make it the best day of your life. And if I can assist you on that journey, please feel free to reach out to me at www.arrivalcoaching.com. And thanks so much for being here, and love you all. Take care.